Welcome back. Welcome back. We are doing our favorite segment, the most popular segment. Would you rather?
NBA, come get me, dude. Come arrest me.
TOT, would you rather, whatever you want to call it. Pick two players. Obviously, you guys know who they are. We debate them, who we think is a better player, who would you want on your team, yada, 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 based on this season. Today, we have Nikola Jokic or Joel Embiid, the two best players in basketball, possibly, maybe, but the two best bigs for sure. We'll get around one quick take, and then we'll debate it. Slim, who do you got?
Give me Joker.
What? You just switched again?
I did. I'll explain.
Okay.
Finn?
MVP, dude. Most dominant player since Shaq. Let me get MVP. And this is, if I'm saying Embiid, this is coming from a world-renowned Sixers hater. So, I mean business.
I think after the finals last year, it was pretty much a clear debate that it was Jokic. But I feel like we get stuck in this trap with Embiid every season where he's so good in the regular season and then flames out. But we also have to keep in mind Jokic is unbelievable in the regular season. So I'm going to lean Jokic in this, but it's very, very close. Just for my first point, just this number one rule of thumb, if you're the best player on a championship team, you're
don't start this up again.
You're pretty much always in line for being one of the best players in the NBA. And when you're averaging a near triple-double while also shooting great efficiency, I'm going to take that all day. The offense production is unbelievable from Jokic.
100%. I'm with my brother, and that's really what it comes down to. Like you said, Joel Embiid is a bulldozer during the regular season, and maybe the reason why it's so difficult for him and his team to succeed is just because maybe he doesn't have the assets that Denver has around Nikola Jokic. And I think that Jokic shows his consistency not only throughout the regular season but into the postseason and up into winning a championship and being finals MVP. You feel me? So I think that just so happens to make you the best player on the planet. If you're in the NBA, arguably you are the best of your group on the planet. And so for Joke to do what he did and does what he does on a nightly basis, I think it's very important to take that into consideration. And what is gonna push Joker a little bit over the top for me is his availability. I know that he's way more available than Joel Embiid.
You guys got the game fucked up over there.
Okay, go ahead then.
Buddy, we're talking about 7 foot, 300-pound Kobe.
That's a crazy.
What is the debate?
We're talking
about 7 foot, 300-pound Kobe. We're talking about
in the regular season.
Physically unguardable. Doubles, triples, offensive rebounds, electrifying. And again, if any of you Sixers fans see this video, no, you didn't. So don't forget about that. Let's just make that clear.
But we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here, though.
And no, I'm just saying because I'm an avid 76ers hater. We're happy to have you here. You're always welcome. But I don't want this getting clipped up and me dick riding Embiid as going fucking all around the internet. No, that's not the point of this video. The one thing I will say as a bucket myself, Jokic not missing a shot for 5 games or for 3 games, that's a pretty fucking cool stat. But we're not here for cool stats. We're here for sheer dominance. And who's the better player? The better player is Embiid. Some people would lean heavily on the fact that Jokic is a better passer. How much of a better passer is he?
Currently, Embiid is averaging 6 assists flat at the time of recording, and Jokic is averaging 9.3. I think that has a lot to do with why this debate's a lot closer.
That's also a system thing, first of all. So let's make that clear.
True.
Second of all,
go ahead.
Embiid is a way better rebounder.
False.
Numbers don't know it. How is that false? Whoa, slow down, gang. If you're liking this content here, I really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. It takes 0 seconds. I make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the creators I like watching because I know it makes a huge difference for them, just like it makes for us. Stick with us. TOT Faithful, we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more videos.
But I think that what Jokic does is, to me, Jokic doesn't play a game where it can disappear. And I think when Jokic decides to be,
He's averaging 37 in his last 8 games.
Okay, I'm saying this is also
you
the regular
serious?
season where you get to play against teams like the fucking Pistons and Wizards.
He's averaging 37 and 12.
Yeah, I'm not like
Are you
I
fucking
know.
serious?
Hey, that sound like Trae Young numbers.
Shooting
For a
54,
one-game one.
shooting 54, 43, 87, averaging 37 and 12.
35 and 12, but yeah. Or is that just his last games?
36.8 and 12. What the fuck are we talking about here? Shooting 50, 40, 90, damn near 87% from the free throw line. Yo, this is fucking wild. Averaging 34 minutes a game, averaging 35 points on the entire season.
Yeah. No, it's wild. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, it's unheard ofly good. However, I think that if you go and you look at Jokic, right, you have a guy who Embiid every night is going at your throat. He wants to get that 35 and 12 every night. And he's going to do it this season more so in the flow of an offense, which is why this is a debate to me now, which is why we're doing this video. However,
True shooting 65%.
Jokic, if you come back at it on the other side, Jokic isn't always just shooting the ball 25, 30 times a night. He's not doing that. He's also not getting 12 free throws or 10 free throws a night. So you can keep that in mind. However, Embiid deserves all the free throws he gets. So I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, he gets all his points from free throws. He deserves those free throws. So like, I'm not going to hate on that. However, Jokic, when he turns it on and decides to be dominant, we saw it in the Western Conference Finals. We saw it in the finals. We saw it across the entire playoffs. We can see it in spurts throughout the year. Jokic, when he decides to turn it on, is just as dominant as a force in the paint as Embiid can, in a different way. Huh?
Y'all saw that game winner against the Warriors?
Yeah, that was tough.
Live bet them
Embiid,
at the bar. Oh, it was so electric. But
that's electric.
Jokic, when he turns it on, is just as good as an interior threat as Joel Embiid is. But then you also add in the ability to pass. I think there's no debate that Jokic is a better passer than Embiid. While Embiid's assist numbers are up, I still think that you can't put him above Jokic in passing. 100%. And if you do, you're just wrong.
Embiid has only played over 40 minutes one time this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's blowouts. I know. I'm saying like
Why do you think they're blowouts, dude? Because he's averaging fucking 40 points a game.
I'm not just like, yes, because of Embiid. However, the Nuggets win because of Jokic. If you take Jokic off that team, neither one of these teams are winning at the rate that they are.
I know. And the fact that I'm like, the whole debate should be immediately over when I start defending players that I hate.
Yeah, you have to look at.
What do you mean that, dude?
Here's my thing. Me and Maddie, if you were tuned in, we did some predictions for the rounds in the playoffs last season. Go check that; it's on the channel. But I'm pretty sure we had Philly potentially making it all the way to the finals. We saw the capability, the possibility, the probability. We worked through all that. We're top 3 over here. Thank you for tuning in, TOT Faithful.
Matt, number 3.
Here, like, follow, comment, subscribe, show your mom and auntie, them, everybody. But he said Matt number 3. That's crazy. But
fucking I am. TOT.
We saw those cats. If we
fucking
saw those
jet over there.
If we saw those cats in the finals last year, if we saw them in let's take the NBA Cup into consideration. Let's embrace it and let's look forward to it for the years following. But let's see them in the in-season tournament against each other. Embiid's gonna give you 40, damn near may give you 50. Joker can give you still 33, 10, and maybe even 13. And I think that when he has guys to look for and to facilitate on that level, which Embiid, I don't want to say can't do, as if he can't facilitate for his teammates, but it's just how he does and who's more involved. And I know it's not about the team, it's about Joker versus Embiid, but the impact that you have on your players and the fluidity that you play with on the court, on the floor, does matter. And I think that Joker has a little bit of the advantage just because it is a team game and not a soul game. And Joel Embiid can take the game into his sole hands and help win them the game offensively. But what you gonna do when you play a tough defense? That's all I got to say. I have no
440
beef. It's no hate towards Embiid. It's just what it is.
He'll score 40.
Did we freeze? Sorry.
No, he's just muted.
Yeah.
Look, these are the
Do you want-
TOTs. This is the
you want
point
me
of the
to say-
channel. These are TOTs. This is the point of the channel. These are TOTs. Get in the comments.
Yeah. 58 comments on that last one. It was one of
58
the best
fucking
videos.
comments on that other video. You guys are getting active down there. Jump in the comments, dude. Fucking defend yourself. I'm in here defending myself 1v2. I'm talking about a pure bucket.
And then if you heard the episode, you heard me say, dude, like, I'm going MVP before we even started.
You did say that before we started.
And then I started to think about it, and I'm thinking about what Joker does and how involved he is, not just on the defensive end, not just on the offensive end, but in regards to being a general and leading your team. I think that Joker is a better leader, overall leader than Joel Embiid is. I think Joel Embiid can get you 40, 50. Like I said, hold it down on the offensive end, being your leading scorer in points. We saw it tonight, have 40, right? But, well, you know, what does it really come down to? What is it?
I'll answer that question for you. The last time we saw Embiid play in the playoffs, 38 minutes, 1 assist, 8 rebounds, 15 points in a game 7. Unacceptable.
Joker would never.
If Jokic is going to give you 15, he's giving you 15 dimes. I'll tell you that. That's just happening. If he's not scoring 40, he's giving you 15.
I think this is a different Embiid. I think you're looking at a different Embiid this year.
I do too, which is
if we're not, then I'll be wrong. And defensively, he's been on another level.
Absolutely. Yeah, the defense isn't close.
And this is the same thing. We could do this all fucking day. We could do the ring around the rosy, Matt's favorite dance. You got guys who are different than they were last year. True. This year, there's guys who have been in a specific mold for a couple of years who are acting out of pocket this year, who are fucking crashing out this year. I feel like Embiid is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I also think people like to think that same thing with kind of what happened with Giannis is
Giannis is fucking trash.
Jokic got to the playoffs 5-6 times with the same core and they didn't win. They eventually won. Now everyone just thinks of Jokic as this top guy. Same thing with Giannis. We're like, he's very, very good, but when's he going to take that next step and win a championship? I think once Embiid gets to that level, that's when we get to see.
You're talking about an all-time great center once he gets to that level.
If he wins a championship or two, he is in that realm. And the debate with this is just going off of this season and based a little bit of last season, but this could be an all-time debate. Who's the best center of this generation? Like, that's a serious, serious thing. And I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Who would you rather have on your team tomorrow? Like, comment, subscribe.